Regina King really can do it all, can't she? One Night in Miami was directed by Regina King, written by Ken Powers based on his play of the same name, and stars Kingsley Ben-Adir, Eli Gore, Aldous Hodge, and Leslie Odom Jr., and tells the story of the night when Cassius Clay became the world champion in boxing as he, Malcolm X, Jim Brown, and Sam Cooke gathered to celebrate his victory as well as reminisce on life, religion, civil rights, and what it means to be black in America. Right off the bat, Regina King did a fantastic job as director. Now, this is not the first thing that she has directed. She's directed many TV shows as well as a documentary, but for her first narrative feature film, she did a fantastic job. Everything from the performances she got from her actors to the way she added film language to a play makes this one of the best films of 2021 so far. Look, I know the year just started, but this is a great way to start the year. Now, one of the things I always worry about when I see a movie is adapting a play is that they won't add much to it and it will be a literal filmed version of the play. 2016's Fences was like this. Not that that's a problem, but to me, I believe that if you're going to adapt a play, you should add more to it to really make it stand out as a film and not just a filmed version of the play. Well, there's about 3/4 of the movie that's essentially like this. King adds enough to the beginning and end, and some in between that helps make this stand out from its stage counterpart. Some people won't mind stuff like this, but personally, I just think that it's better when an adaptation of a play does more with its source material. Something else that also worried me was the focus of the film. See, when you have a film, show, book, game, you name it, that has more than one protagonist, you always have to make sure that your story is not just focused, but that there is enough to each character to make them feel like not just fully fleshed out people, but that they have journeys to go on within the story. Thankfully, One Night in Miami does this brilliantly. In the first quarter of the film, we learn enough about our protagonists to not only understand their characters and personalities, but what their journeys will be throughout the film. Films like The Five Bloods, while having a clear focus, didn't flesh out every single character and give them enough of a journey. So when shit hit the fan, we didn't feel as much as we should for every single character. But here, not only do we learn enough about the characters, we also have a surprisingly balanced focus and narrative between our four leads. It could have been very easy for Powers and King to select any of the main characters and focus the narrative just around them, but instead they intersect each of the characters' journey through one narrative thread. Balancing these many characters is tricky enough, but having each of them have a clear journey while maintaining a clear narrative is not the easiest thing to do, but King does it fantastically. What intrigued me about the story is how it explores why each of the characters do what they do and how it relates to the civil rights movement of the 1960s. By framing the narrative this way, the audience can really dive deep into each of their psyches and explore who they are in ways that they weren't expecting. While the beginning of the film portrays each character in a certain light, as the film progresses, we begin to learn a lot more about each of them. It subverts our expectations and really makes us think and reflect on not just who these men were, but ourselves as well. Each of the leads does a brilliant job in their roles. Even if you somehow don't know who these men are, their performances as well as the writing and direction give you crystal clear characters and personalities. Again, when you have multiple main characters, it could be easy for some to feel like others and have similar personalities, but none of our leads feel like one another and each of them truly gives standout performances. Not only that, but they feel like they've known each other for years and have a great camaraderie about them, allowing the audience to believe that they truly are great friends with one another. Kingsley Ben-Adir especially gives a fantastic performance as Malcolm X, and I wouldn't be surprised come Oscar season that he's nominated for his performance. One Night in Miami highlights not just great performances from our four leads, but it also highlights the serious talent that King has at directing. Once this releases on Amazon Prime, I highly recommend you check it out. I'm going to give One Night in Miami an 8 out of 10. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of One Night in Miami. I really hope that you guys do check out the film when it comes out. As always, make sure like, share, subscribe, check out all the other reviews I've done, some of the video essays, and just anything in general. Subscribe for more. And so, yeah, I guess I will be seeing you all next time.